Now, how you gonna be a high value man and Dusty all at the same time? But somehow y'all found a way to do it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. A year ago, I had a near-death-like experience, and ever since then, I could pick up on energies and I could even hear from God itself. I was told it would take my soul 14,422 lifetimes to get it together. So I decided to start a social media platform so I can help more people speed this thing on up and finally get the heck up off this planet. Tired. Been walking for over 14,000 lifetimes. Hey guys, I'm being silly. Welcome back to Instructions for Humanity. It is your girl, your spiritual teacher, Tahirah. You know, I teach the message that we are all one in love. Grow with me, guys. Love with me. It is going to be a great ride. Okay, guys. Yet again, we're going to have to talk about, this ain't even about Kevin Samuels at this point. This is a larger conversation. I have done 2 videos on the whole Kevin Samuels situation. I channel spirit. The first video was Kevin contacted a small YouTuber because I guess ain't nobody else was trying to hear him. And he gave me a chance. He spoke through me, and I'm going to link that video. And he said he had understanding that he needed to kind of make his message a little bit more lighter. Ultimately, he did want to help people, but he was a little bit blinded by the lights. But his intentions were good. I will link that video. The second video I made on this whole Kevin Samuels situation was talking about the women and how the women were the star of the show. Yes, you know how women are celebrating his death. Now, see, I don't agree with that. And I was like, y'all won by default. This man passed away. You won by default. I made a video about that and how the women were the ones who made Kevin Samuels how big that he was. It's because they went up there and they told all their business and they allowed themselves to be used, basically. Now, I got to address the men because I received some comments in my last video, and see, it was nice for me. I'm a small YouTuber, so come on and send the comments. But see, that's when I realized, that see, people are taking Kevin Samuels' message wrong, and even the men. See, you men think that you're just going to go, you're going to hustle, you're going to go and get that 6-figure job, you're going to go and start that business, and that's it. Now I'm high value all of a sudden. No, guys, it don't work like that. You can be a high value Dusty. Yes, you can. I have met many of them. There's actually more high value Dusties than there are actual people that are quote unquote not high value. Yes, so the problem is, and you know, let me just speak freely. You know, this is a spiritual channel. And you know, girl, I'm out of the matrix, but I thought I'd just slide on back and see if I can bring a few of y'all with me. Because I ain't gonna lie, it's lonely on the other side. When you exit the matrix, I really don't suggest you exit the matrix unless you old. Because like really, it just ain't fun being in the real world all by yourself. So anyways, I thought I'd slide in here into this whole Kevin Samuels situation. And just see if I can shed some light on the situation. You know what I'm saying? So, a lot of men think they're just going to go and get these jobs. And they don't have to do nothing else. That's it. All women need is money, right? That's it. No, guys, I'm here to tell you. The last video I said, high value ain't got nothing to do with your money. Don't be fooled by these men out here preaching high value, high value. It ain't about what you have. It's about what you do with what you have. The problem is y'all looking at the Instagram, y'all looking at what you're gonna get. The only reason why most of you want to even be quote unquote high value is because you want to get a piece of ass. Yeah, I said it. That's all you really want. You be in people's DMs on Instagram and you like, oh, I want her, but obviously look at her. She look expensive. So I need to get my money bag up. And that is really why y'all want to be high value. And it's like, how high value can you really be if the reason why you want to be high value is just so that you can get more material things, including women. Women are a material thing to a lot of you guys trying to be in this whole manosphere. I don't even know what that is. Manosphere and men going their own way and all of this is craziness. I don't understand it. I don't understand it at all. It's just weird to me. But yeah, you looking at the Instagram and you're like, I need a woman like that. Now, first of all, it makes me question your sanity. When you see a woman and she got all this plastic surgery and you look at that and you say, oh yeah, that's what I want. And the reason why I say that, ain't nothing wrong with plastic surgery, but the reason why I say that is because obviously it's going to take a lot of upkeep to keep a woman like that. It's going to take tens of thousands of dollars and sometimes millions of dollars. The fact that if you are high value, the fact that you would spend your money on another person's aesthetics, and you would think that that would make you a high value man. No, that makes you stupid. Okay, resources are to be respected. A real high value man. You know what a real high value man is? You know, back in the day when these men, they worked on the same job for like 40 years, a job they even hated. They did it for their family, but they had everything taken care of. They had all the insurance. They had like 10 kids too, 10 kids, 8 kids, all that. They had all the insurances together. They had, you know, they had everything together. They did it on the budget that they had. They didn't have all this Instagram and all of this and, oh, I want to buy an exotic car so that I can, you know, I can catfish this person and that person. No, all they did was they found somebody, they started a family, and they worked within their means. That is high value. Stop letting people like Kevin Samuels. Now, I know he said that high value is more than just money, guys. But see, the problem is people like to cherry pick the messages. People like to take the part that they want to take. See, it's easier to go and get money. Let's keep it real. It's easier to go and get money. It's harder to go inside of yourself, pull out all the impurities, pull out all the gunk, do some soul searching. It's harder to do the inner work. And so most of you men are running around just, oh, I'm high value because I got 6 figures. I'm high value. That don't make you high value. I mean, there it is in the word, value. What value are you bringing? Anybody can get money. What is the value? What do you have? What do you have internally? What's in your mind? What's in your soul essence, in your spirit? That's what I want to know about. But so, though, a really good example of a high value man. This is a really good example. He's very well rounded. Dr. Boyce Watkins. Yeah. Dr. Boyce Watkins. To me, that is a very well-rounded, high-value man. It's not about the money, guys. I like the fact that he stepped out on his own. He said, no, I'm going to start the Black Business School. I'm going to start things, for my community, because he was a man of foresight. That is high value. He had knowledge. He had knowledge of self. He had knowledge of his community. And he said, no, I need to start this. And so I need to start educating people, especially Black people, on how to handle finances. And he taught many of us, about stocks and investing and all of these things. And he had so many wonderful speakers that came on his show because he wanted to uplift and he wanted to build up the community. He wanted to make leaders and real men. That is a high value man. And he's married now. He has a beautiful wife and who he loves and respects and he honors, and it is a beautiful thing. So that is a great example of a high value man. So thank you, Dr. Boyce Watkins, for showing these people how it's done. But I just wanted to point that out, guys, to all you men out there. Stop trying to be something that you're not. Women don't need you to be high value. We just need you to be of value. We just need you to be of value, really. And I know that the Instagram and social media, and they didn't sold you guys lies and people renting cars and renting mansions and standing in front of them and all these men and they making themselves look bigger than what they are. And y'all looking at that and saying, oh man, I look dusty and I look this and that. No, all you need is to be of value. And you're not going to be of value to everyone. You have to find someone that has the missing piece. Like I have a friend and she works in the medical field and she's a doctor. She does well for herself. And she met this man and he was not, clearly when if you inside of that matrix mind, you're going to be like, oh, he ain't good enough for you. He ain't this and he ain't that. But guess what he is? He is a hardworking man. He is a family man. He loves his family and he balanced her. That's a high value man. He brought value to her life. He brought stability. He brought the missing piece of what she did not have. He is a high value man, but you're not going to be high value to anyone You have to find the person that you could be of service to. There's another key word, being of service. That is another way to make yourself valuable. It's like, I used this example before. You stuck in the middle of the desert. Instead of somebody bringing you water, they bring you a briefcase of $1 million. But you're about to die because you don't have the water. So the $1 million is obsolete. It is the same thing. You have to take what you have and you have to be of service to someone. And not just someone, but to yourself and to your community as well. That is what makes you high value. So, I know there's a lot of men out there that are looking at Kevin Samuels like that's their God, their Lord and Savior. I thought it was just the women. I teach on this channel that we are creator gods. I teach that the only way out is further in. You have to do the inner work. You have to have understanding of knowledge of self, and that is why we are actually here. But let me just keep it light because y'all came here for the Matrix title, so I'm just gonna keep it in the Matrix vein. Y'all can watch the other videos whenever you are ready to make your grand exit out of this Matrix. You can watch the other videos on my channel for that. But I'm just letting you know that don't get caught up on all these channels talking about, oh, you ain't no high value man if you don't make 6 figures and all of this. Do you know how many millionaires that I've known that were real dusty? And when you ask them, they, oh, why are you with this woman? Why are you with that woman? They're like, I know she's using me, but it's okay. I got enough money to be used. It's like, really? This person is using you, but you don't care. That's not high value to me. Because if you value yourself, you wouldn't put yourself in that situation. You wouldn't put yourself in a situation where you're going to be used. And the problem is, with both men and women, nobody understands what realness is. Nobody understands what value is because we have a fake system here in America. And we live in a world of materialism. You guys know that I preach on this channel that this is the material world that we are living in. This is not the actual universe. There is no such thing as free will per se. We all have a life script. You come in here and you're going to already get what you get. Now, some people have been trying to get rich or die trying for how many years and it ain't working for them. It's because there is no such thing as free will. There's only variables. If you want something different to happen, then you have to work on changing your life script. Okay? And, that's a story for another day, but you have to go inside in order to do that. You have to understand and understand who you are, and you can change your life script and you can be exactly who you want to become. So sometimes we're chasing all these grandiose dreams and this not even in your life script to be rich, to be, have $200,000 income, $300,000 a year. It's not even in your life script, but you can change that if you do the inner work. But see, that's too much like right. People think it's easier to get money and that's going to make me of high value. No, you just need to be of value. It's not about the money at all. You just need to be of value. Like, guys, there are so many. I've known more quote unquote high value dusties. Yeah, I know we got men out there that don't want to do nothing. And, I'm not even talking about that because they're not even in the game. They're just sitting on the sideline. So we really can't even discuss it. It's okay to be on the sideline. We've all been on the sideline from time to time. I would rather you take yourself out of the game and prepare yourself and then get back in when you are ready. So I'm not even talking about those types of people. But most men who are online preaching all of this high value nonsense and putting down women because I'm not going to get with her because she has kids. That's a value. You don't understand what value is because you're too much in the American mindset of materialism. You've bought into the matrix a little too much. That you think it's all about money and the things that you have and the things that people can give to you. But no, it's about you being of service. It's about you being of value. Children are of value. Strong families are of value. Okay? They really just are. But see, in all this online community, especially in the Black community, you make it seem like a woman is cursed if she has children. You don't even understand how they would revere children back in the day when people had children, especially boys. Do you know how revered that is and how blessed and how more rich you are because of it? But you guys are too much, in your American mindset, and they taught you that everything is all about materialism. And that's why you don't feel of value. That's why you got to get online and lie and say that you got all these 6-figure jobs. It's like everybody now has a 6-figure job. You notice that? You don't need to have a 6-figure job. You just need to be of value. That's it. That's all you need to do. So, men, stop making Kevin Samuels and all these manosphere. I don't even know what it's called because I don't really hang in that part of YouTube. But, this was a teaching moment. This was really a teaching moment. You got women and you got men fighting over Kevin Samuels. Y'all need to just stop that. Stop that. It's nonsense. You are the creator God. You are the one that's going to change your life. You are the ones that are going to, bring value to yourself, therefore bringing value out into the world. You're the ones that are going to do it. Kevin Samuels, watching a few Kevin Samuels video and getting a good job is not going to help you change. It takes work. It takes inner work. It takes years. I've been on my spiritual journey, which is your quest to self, has nothing to do with any religion or anything like that. It's about knowing yourself, knowing thyself. That's why we're here on this earth school, is to have knowledge of self. It's not to be getting all these material things and be walking around talk about you high value when you have all these character flaws. Like, seriously, it's not about your money. Clean yourselves up. I told the women, clean yourselves up. Go inside of yourself, pull out all the impurities and all those demons that are attached to y'all. Yeah, because even if you get money, don't mean you're going to be able to keep money. Some people, they even spend more money than what they have. So just be of value. Men, we don't need you to be ballers. We just need you to be of value. Women, we don't need you to be Tatianas. We don't need you to be on Instagram showing all your butt cheeks to the world. We just need you to be of value. Men, they just want women that are, they want women that are submissive. I know that sounds scary to some people, but trust and believe, women, if you are submissive to your man, you will get way more with honey. You will. You will get way more with honey, You will. And man, you don't need to have $1 million. Just show your woman that you appreciate her, that you love her, that you respect her, that you want to build with her. You want to, just grow with her. And trust me, that is going to be enough. It's time to let all these idols go. Kevin Samuels, we thank you for everything you brought into the world, and we thank you for starting the conversation. But now it's time to move on to something else. It's time for us to grow from the situation, and God rest his soul. And nobody should be throwing dirt on his name, because this earth really is a school. It is, and we're all going to learn different lessons. And right now we need to be reflective and see what lessons can we take. How do we react to this situation? Did we show up in love, or did we show up in hate? Because if you show up in hate, honey, you got a long way to go. You're dancing on someone's grave. You have to die too. Someone's going to dance all over your grave too. So just remember that, okay? I love you guys, like I seriously do. I got to be funny sometimes, and I got to tiptoe in the matrix sometimes, girl. I ain't got that many subscribers, so I got to do it. I got to clout. I got to do it. But I just want you guys to know that we can rise above all this division, guys. We can rise above it. Kevin is gone now. And if you really want to be high value, then all you really have to do is follow in the footsteps that your people have left behind, all the breadcrumbs that people have left. And it might not be all of Kevin Samuels' message. I find some of it very, very useful, very, very impactful. But you take the part that resonates with you, and then you leave the rest for someone else. So maybe it's a little bit of Kevin Samuels, what he taught you. Maybe it's a little bit of what your father taught you or didn't teach you. Maybe it's a little bit of what your mother taught you, a little bit of what your ancestors taught you, and a little bit of what you taught yourself that can bring value to you. But as long as it's rooted in love, that is what brings value. Love is the highest vibration. But a lot of people, they don't want that. They want to be dancing on people's grave. They want to be on all these platforms, starting feuds with everybody. They just do. There's really, I could say a lot more, guys, but for today, I'm going to leave it right there. I'm going to leave it right there. Guys, I hope this resonated with any of you beautiful people out there. Guys, go ahead and put some likes on my video and subscribe. I gotta get my subscriptions up. I don't know, I'm new on these YouTube streets, but I think that's how it works. And share these videos as well. But I love you. The birds, the bees, and the trees, they all love you too. Love is the way. Forgiveness is the key. And truth is that light that guides us home. Be well, guys. Be well.